Something inside women's minds is quietly collapsing. Not their willpower, but their wiring. They used to chase dreams. Now they chase small bursts of relief. Every scroll, every message, every tiny hit of pleasure promises connection, but delivers emptiness. They don't notice the shift at first, because dopamine doesn't destroy you loudly. It drains you quietly, beautifully, in ways that feel normal. It tells them they're in control, while silently pulling the strings beneath their thoughts. They start losing focus, then peace, then themselves. And by the time they realize what's happening, their minds are already addicted to the noise that broke them. It starts slowly, no alarms, no breakdowns, just a woman scrolling before bed, telling herself it's only for 5 minutes. But dopamine doesn't care about time, it only cares about novelty. And every swipe, every notification, every new face on a screen begins to rewrite what her mind calls peace. Her brain stops chasing meaning and starts chasing micro hits of pleasure. It's not her fault. Her mind isn't weak, it's hijacked. Dopamine teaches her that peace is boring, that silence is punishment, that constant stimulation means she's still alive. Soon, she's not choosing anymore, she's reacting. Coffee to wake up, scroll to escape, Netflix to sleep. Tiny bursts of fake satisfaction stacked over an empty core. Her habits didn't just change her days, they changed her identity. Because when dopamine floods the system, the brain stops rewarding effort and starts rewarding ease. And that's when she begins to lose the woman she used to be, the one who could sit still, the one who dreamed without distraction, the one who didn't need a screen to feel alive. Now, the silence she once loved feels unbearable. She tells herself she can stop anytime, that it's just a phase, that she's just tired, not trapped. But dopamine doesn't fight head on. It whispers. It tells her, you deserve a break. It rewards her the moment she listens. She scrolls for comfort, and the brain records it as safety. Each time she obeys, the wiring deepens, and the voice that says, one more time, starts to sound like her own. She begins mistaking distraction for recovery, and exhaustion for rest. Her days blur, her thoughts scatter. She keeps moving, but she's not progressing. Like a treadmill that never turns off, fast, loud, and going nowhere. She doesn't even remember what real rest feels like anymore. Only the quiet panic that comes when the phone is still. And now, the hardest truth of all, she isn't addicted to pleasure. She's addicted to escape. But escape from what? One day, something changes, not loudly, quietly. She's sitting in her room, surrounded by everything that should make her happy. Yet something feels hollow. The shows she once loved feel empty. The conversations she scrolls through blur into noise. And for the first time in a long time, she notices the silence. That silence, it hurts, but it also feels like truth. She realizes she hasn't been living, she's been escaping life itself. Every little hit of dopamine was just postponing her peace. She starts asking herself questions she once avoided. When did I stop feeling alive? When did comfort start feeling like prison? And then, she understands. The world didn't steal her focus, it borrowed her soul, one scroll at a time. For the first time, she feels something deeper than stimulation. She feels awareness. Awareness hurts. But maybe pain is what healing looks like in the beginning. Because only when she faces the silence can she finally hear herself again. But now that she sees it, will she have the strength to change it? At first, she doesn't know where to begin. Her mind feels heavy. Her habits feel older than her memories. But healing doesn't start with action, it starts with awareness. So she begins by doing the hardest thing of all. Nothing. No scrolling. No noise. Just sitting and letting her thoughts echo. It's uncomfortable at first. Like meeting a stranger she forgot she used to be. Her hands still reach for the phone out of reflex. But now, she catches them. And every time she resists, even for a few seconds, something inside her rewires slowly, quietly, beautifully. The world around her starts to feel real again. The sky looks brighter. The air feels heavier. Every small moment, a cup of coffee, a sunrise begins to matter. Dopamine starts working for her, not against her. She no longer chases the next hit, she creates it. Through movement, through focus, through being present. And one day, she realizes, peace was never gone. It was just buried beneath the noise. Her healing isn't loud. It's steady. It's sacred. Because the real victory isn't deleting the apps. It's rebuilding the woman who forgot who she was without them. And now, she finally whispers to herself, I'm back. But maybe the real question is, how many women are still lost inside that same silence, waiting to wake up too? Maybe this was never just about dopamine. Maybe it was about remembering what it means to feel human again. In chasing comfort, she lost connection. In chasing pleasure, she lost peace. And in chasing everything, she forgot herself. But the truth is she can come back, not by deleting everything, but by rebuilding who she is beneath it all. Because healing doesn't start when life gets quiet. It starts when she chooses to listen to the silence instead of escaping it. And if you're listening right now, if you feel that same quiet ache, that emptiness that no scroll can fix, you're not broken. You're waking up. Let this be your moment to pause, to breathe, to begin again. Because peace isn't lost, it's waiting where noise ends. And if this message spoke to you, don't just scroll away. Share it. Comment how you felt. Subscribe if you're ready to take your mind back, one quiet moment at a time.